Rats. The power is out. I hate waiting for the train. I'm going into the city tonight to meet some friends and drink myself into a coma. I get so lazy on this island, it's almost not worth going in. I've been standing here for 20 minutes. The train is late. Now I smell like urine. Why does every Long Island Railroad station smell like pee? Pee and ammonia. Like, the ammonia isn't helping. It smells just as bad as the pee. I am sorry if I sound cranky. It's just, well, it's been 11 months since the storm and I have made no progress. My house still looks like this. All I do, all day, every day, is write letters to politicians, and disaster relief organizations, and make phone calls begging for help. All I get in return is form letters asking me to make donations for disaster relief. It is like a terrible, terrible nightmare. No one cares about flood victims. I can't say that I blame them. I didn't care either, until I became one. I pre-registered 3 times for this New York Rising grant program, and I have yet to hear back from these people. I call the hotline over and over and no one answers. Since my flood insurance refused to cover my flood damage, and since FEMA and charities refused to aid me because I had flood insurance, the only thing I can do is wait for this grant. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I am nervous all the time that I will be homeless forever. I have called so many contractors and they all walked away, saying there is too much liability for them to get involved with my repairs. Then someone told me I needed to hire an engineer. I hired an engineer and he said the water pressure broke my foundation, and the soil was rapidly scoured away from under my house when the tide went out. And all this flood activity damaged the structural support system of the house. This type of rapid degradation, by the way, is supposed to be covered by flood insurance, so I asked the engineer how to repair the damage. He told me I had to hire an architect to design a repair.
You are going to need an architect. They're construction experts. I'm not a construction expert.
How come you have no face?
Oh, I have a face. It's just that you've met so many people in this flood process you forgot what half of them look like already. And so many of us came here from the south. That in your head, when you cannot remember someone, you just see a blank face and hear a southern accent.
Sure. I guess that makes sense.
While my work here is done, I will send you a document telling you to go hire an architect. Would you like the bill for my services now, or with my report?
So then I went ahead and called some architects, and they basically told me my house was in really bad shape. They said they had to do something called soil testing, to determine how bad the damage was, and they can't tell me how to fix it or how much it will cost until I do this soil testing thing. And that I have to pay them a lot of money to design a solution. They said I was going to need to remove the broken slabs, cut out the existing support system of the house, and replace it, and put helical piles underneath the house to properly support it.
So you're gonna need these helical piles.
What's a helical pile?
It's a thing you're gonna need.
But what is it for?
Yeah, you're just full of questions, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I am going to explain it to you, because I like you, and I see you really need help. It's a thing they put under a house that is already existing to support it. We use them when the soil sucks from flood damage and when a house is breaking apart the way yours is. They are made of steel, and they come in sections, and they screw into the ground. But unless you do a soil test and hire me, I cannot tell you how many helical piles you need, or how far into the ground they need to go, or where to place them.
Gee, that sounds bad. How much do they cost?
They are priced by depth, and you need a lot of them. I would say, probably, way more than you can afford. On the bright side, knocking the entire house down may be a more economical option for you. It is hard to say at this point.
Oh my God. Knocking the house down? How is that a bright side?
Sometimes, that is not just the most economical way, but the best way to properly repair your home, so that you can seal off the pathway to hell in your dining room for good.
Shit.
I will send you a proposal for my services.
Can you just move those last two? I can't see anything.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you don't need them.
None of these fees are for helical piles or repairs.
Yes, this is just to determine how to repair the house. After you engage us and pay all these fees, we can give you a design. That would help us help you determine the cost of building supplies and construction for the repair. Once you have engaged me to design the repair, the contractors will stop running away. I take on the responsibility for the solution, then they implement it for me. That's why you need an architect.
This is really the first time I am hearing I need to do all of this. It is already 11 months after the flood. How come no one else told me this?
People never really had to deal with this around here before. They don't understand the complex nature of foundation damage in the aftermath of a flood. A lot of people just slap some cement over their gateways to hell. But with the poor soil conditions left behind by the rapid removal of soil by the floodwaters, they will soon be sorry that they took that shortcut. Their floors could collapse, and that is very dangerous. Oh, I didn't see that garage. Do you have the same type of damage in there that you have in the rest of the house?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I will email you a proposal.
Do you know if I can submit all these costs on a supplemental claim to my flood insurance carrier?
Even though all of this is required to properly repair your house, they definitely will not pay for this stuff.
Damn it.
Don't worry, with a lot of time, a lot of money you clearly don't have, and a lot of aggravation, this home can be repaired or replaced. Have a nice day.
So you can see now why I need to drink myself into a coma. Oh good. The train is coming.
One north. The train to 10 stations. The next station is Belmore.
Hey, aren't you Mr. McDougal from down the street?
Little Penny Wheeler, is that you?
Huh? How is it going with your house? I spoke to your wife a few weeks ago.
We are feeling optimistic now that we've had some engagement from New York Rising.
Oh, that's how my parents feel. They really like the case manager they were assigned to.
That's good to hear. We were told we are eligible for a huge grant that is going to make us whole.
Oh yeah, we were told the same thing. We have had about 5 meetings now with our case manager. They sure do require a lot of paperwork.
That's for sure. They actually lost our paperwork. We had to resubmit everything. It is certainly convenient having an office right in our neighborhood.
That's weird, they lost our paperwork too. Yes, it is convenient to have a local office.
Damn it, I just tore my pants on the seat handle. Excuse me, but I couldn't help but overhear. Did you guys say you have New York Rising case managers?
Oh, did you flood?
Yes. I have been trying to get in touch with New York Rising for several months.
Did you pre-register?
Yeah. I thought they would call me, but no one calls me, and I call the number and no one answers.
Well, pre-registration was kind of bullshit. You need to actually register. No one picks up that number. You have to go to your local office.
No one told me about a local office. How did you find out about it?
I found out about it from my wife. She found out about it from Penny's mother.
My mother found out about it from me. I found out about it from my sister's classmate's older cousin's girlfriend, who used to work at the beauty parlor that closed down, and was rented out by New York Rising to open a local office of storm recovery. It's been there for almost 2 months. It's right next to the bagel store on Merrick Road in Seaford.
But I know that bagel store. I had lunch there last week with my girlfriend. I did not see a New York Rising office next door.
Oh, well, they don't have a sign outside or nothing. I mean, they do. They still got the beauty parlor sign up out front. You just have to kind of know it's there or you'd walk right past it.
Clearly. What the hell? Why doesn't anyone tell me what is going on? Now I am 2 months behind everyone in the recovery process. Oh my god. I feel like I am having a panic attack.
Sit down, son.
I feel like I am choking.
Not to the floor. Sit in a seat.
I think I am seeing spots. I might throw up.
Oh my gosh. Take deep breaths.
I can't. I can't breathe.
Mr. McDougal, I think we should call the conductor and have him stop the train and get a paramedic.
I'll go do that.
I can't take this anymore. I just want my house fixed. I feel like I am choking. I want to go drink a lot of alcohol tonight.
That's a bad idea. I think you need to go to a hospital.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your conductor speaking. We will be making an emergency stop in Woodside due to a sick passenger. If you are headed for Penn Station, please remain on the train. Woodside, Woodside. Next stop, Woodside.
Oh, how annoying. A sick passenger. I hate when there's a sick passenger. I hope it is nothing serious.
Dude, you are the sick passenger.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. Can't you see I am fine? Why is the train stopping? This can't be Penn Station.
Just think happy thoughts, mister. I am sure you'll be fine.
Have you seen my dog? I haven't seen my dog in 11 months. Scruffy. Where are you, Scruffy? I want my dog to come home.
I'm a doctor. Is this the patient?
Elizabeth? Is that you? Elizabeth, I'm a-coming.
Why do you have binoculars? Shouldn't you have a stethoscope?
Not at all. I have a PhD in ornithology. Sir, can you shake your tail feathers?
Sherlock, is that you? I think the Chuckle Patch is trying to eat me. Please tell me you brought some Roundup.
I dare say I think this fellow hit his head trying to fly out a window.
If it's all the same to you, I think we will wait for the paramedics to get here.
My architect was wearing glasses like Sally Jesse Raphael. I think I need a blood transfusion.